Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another stream, guys. Should be a good one. Should be better than yesterday. Yesterday was a break-even day, and I ended stream, and I didn't take any more trades on it. I want to take most of these eval trades on stream, and so like yesterday, I really didn't take any trades after the stream. I just kind of ended it there. I didn't take any trades overnight. I've been taking trades overnight, you know, and it hasn't been treating me well. Like, usually I do well trading the overnight session. I haven't been doing well trading it, so I didn't trade it last night. At least not on these evals. So, cool. So we got a fresh, we still got the 5 take profit traders, up about 400. So still got a long way to go on those. We're going to add some trade day accounts to the fleet. These are all evals. And I only want to trade them on stream. I'm only going to trade them on stream. And I only want to use 15 micros max. Yo, what's good? Day, Dan, Kai, Sky, what's up, y'all? So yeah, that's the plan. Trade these on stream and only on stream. Avoid trading the overnight session as much as possible until it cleans up a little bit. And let's try to program ourselves to only buy the damn dip in this market. Some minor adjustments need to be made, but that's about it. We got a triple top on the hourly NQ. Let's look at ES. And that's all-time highs there. Got a triple top, man. Triple top. The overnight session went higher. Went higher, put in this triple top, dumped out of the open. And we're trying to base out around this 700 level for a possible move back above 800. So that's kind of the short-term move that I would be looking for. Targeting the low resistance liquidity. That triple top. It's about a 100-point move. Yo, what's good, Dinosaur? Welcome in. VWAP's at 810 in the session so far. It is crazy. We're going to get more than 8. But yeah, we're starting out. I mean, we had 5 yesterday, and I have 8. These are all evals at the moment. But we'll get more. I mean, I technically have more. I'm just not copy trading them. I have the Tradeify accounts also. I just don't copy trade them because they're in the funded stage, but they're down the road. Like, they're pretty much on my last payout with them. So how's it going? Pretty good, man. How are you doing? Market trying to base out 70s, 80s for a possible push into the 800s. Into this 805 high. We also have VWAP at 810. Trying to 50k XFA and brought the balance up to 5k. Should I take 2k payout and buy more accounts or keep running up the account? As long as you're not taking a payout that's going to decrease your drawdown. I think, what is a 50k gives you 3k a drawdown. So, yeah, I mean, if you take 2k out of a 5k profit, yeah, it's probably solid. Why not? I always think you should take a payout, man, because When emotions get involved, you could lose it like that. I've had accounts that have been 1 day from a payout and I blew them up, which is insane, but it's kind of what happens. Yep. Kind of waiting for more of a premium entry. I really would like to see 760s to start building a long position for this move back through 800. Nothing about this at the moment really feels premium, so I'm just kind of waiting. What's up, man? How you doing? Pretty good, man. How are you doing? Can't complain. This is really nice consolidation just under 800, though. I really wouldn't be so surprised if we kind of built some structure out, you know, just under 800 for a while before we try to get that breakout move. So I don't really feel like I need to rush into a long entry or I'm going to miss it. That may be the case, but I really don't think so. We're kind of back into the overnight, we're down below the overnight lows. Bounced off this demand at 700s. We could build some structure here and just consolidate, maybe for a move a little bit later in the session. So I'm kind of just being patient. There's really no need to rush into anything. There's never really need to rush into anything. So you never trade the opening? I don't really trade the opening. Not the first hour, at least. We got a really tight consolidation between 70s and 90s. Didn't think you were an emotional trader. I think everybody's an emotional trader. I think it's just part of it. I think everybody gets a little bit emotional. Think about gold longs. I mean, if you can get a good entry, you know, with tight risk, why not? I mean, it just keeps running all-time highs. I haven't really been looking at that market, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think it doesn't usually trade too well in the New York session, but should be patient, get good dip entries, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's obviously in an uptrend. It's breaking all-time highs. Definitely don't fade it. I haven't really been looking at it, to be honest. All right, let's see if we can start to get that move into the 60s, and I'll look to start adding into a long. Depending on how it looks when we come down. This hourly's pretty neutral at the moment. This hourly's pretty neutral at the moment. Yeah, guys, so we got 8 150K accounts. I really would like to get that. Those are rookie numbers. I really would like to get a lot more. Look at that move off 70. That's a tough buy off 70 there. Do we need to start building the position? Checked. I really wanted to see 60s. That's a nice, wow, that's a really nice move off 70. One thing money couldn't buy. Is this Apex? No, this is right now it's Take Profit Trader and Trade Day. I'm gonna add some other accounts as well. Hey guys, does anybody know? Let me pull it up. Pull up my Discord. I saw Tradeify was doing an update, like something with the live balance transfer. I couldn't quite comprehend it, to be honest with you. It was here, and they're doing the weekly bonuses, like let's see. It says okay, you transition to live after 4 payouts. I'm on my 4th payout. I'll be at my 4th payout by the end of the week on 2 accounts. The method of calculating your live balance carried forward also remains the same. Okay. Okay, so how much can you bring into a live account is my question, you know? All carried forward balance now funds your live account. Previously, the balance was split between a day 1 payout and your live balance. Now 100% goes straight into your live account. 1 live account instead of 2. Swing trader privileges after 100K. And then weekly bonuses. So my question would be, how much can you bring into a Tradeify live account? Does anybody know? I can't seem to get an answer whenever I ask that question. 110K max you can bring into a live account? So say I have 2 150K accounts that are 1 payout from transition to live. With this one has a $180,000 balance, so I'm $30,000 above starting balance, and then I have another $30,000 above starting balance on this one. So would my live balance be 60,000? Is that what my live balance would be? All right, we did get 60s. Let's kind of start to eye this trade up here. Exactly? Wait, I would get a 60,000 balance? No way. There's no way. All right, we are going to enter a long here. Stop will go probably at low day 726. Looking for the move back through 800. Trim some on the break above VWAP if we get it. And look to hold the rest into a high day run. Maybe the overnight high 880s. That's the trade I've got here. I like that immediate momentum off my entry. Nice clean buying off that entry. I want to see this break through 80s. That's the trade. I might size into it if we pull back into this consolidation and get like a little micro pullback with a small wick. I might add another 5 for the breakout trade through this high at 790. And then look to take some more size into the VWAP at 810. You have 8 open orders that are still active in the market. See, what does that mean? Oh, that must be the sell stops. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. What's up, B? What's up, Dominic? How you doing, man? How you doing? Yeah, guys, I'm trading with 5 micros. I mean, when we're copy trading this many accounts, you're probably not going to catch me above 15 micros. We're in 5. Wait, sorry, with the live transition? Yeah, I didn't think. I'm sure there's something in there. Down a country road. That sunset hanging low. And a good woman's love to hold me close. Yeah, baloney, a woman's love and a good cell phone. And cut. That's a wrap. If the trader's balance is above the balance carried forward, it's still capped at 100. Oh, okay. Man, so if you have an account at if you have a 150K sim funded account, and then the balance come live transition is at 180K, you take 30K from that account and it goes into your live account. Read this. Can you link it up? If not, you can send it in the Discord. That is awesome. Maybe, dude, if that's the case, maybe I stall on the last 4 payouts and try to, like, maybe I try to, like, not full port, but, like, aggressively trade a 150K and just to get the balance up. Not even caring about the payout or the consistency, just to get the balance up. That could be a strat. Like, try to get a 150K passed, an eval passed, and then get it funded, and then go for like a 5K day, 5K day, 5K day. Just get a heavy balance on it so you can transfer. I'll link up the Discord because I didn't see the link you sent. One sec. Hey guys, we only have 8 likes. Can we run the likes up? There you go. It's the Discord link, man. If this one doesn't work out, we'll probably just wait for a rinse of low of day and then try it again. If we confirm this low off 760s, I might add into the position and then tighten the risk. Meaning dragging the stop up probably under 750. On stream, they told me 110K max. Yeah. You have a number you usually like to hit? I usually like to look for 30 to 40 points. Maybe 20 to 30 points, depending on how slow of a day it is. And then everything else on top of that is usually if I want to hold a runner or something. But I usually don't try to look for more than like 30 or 40 points. I don't like how we're fading into the 750 here. Do I want to cut it early? Hourly's filling in the previous wick. Doesn't look great. Could always just get out and reposition. It's just going to take us waiting around a little bit longer. Nice bounce, 753. This gets back through 70s, I'll probably pull the stop up to this low. Way in the back, where I sit alone. Think of losing you. Been lost every night. Man, at the time when I took the entry, I thought I was getting a good deal. 70s for a quick bounce back into this consolidation. Start testing 800s. What would confirm more downside? What do you mean what would confirm more downside? Selling through the lows would confirm it. If we sold through the lows, that would confirm it. All right, like I said, if we do get 70s, I mean, honestly, if we retrace back into this double bottom, it's probably gonna slip anyways. So I'll tighten the risk up a little bit. I really want to see it close above 70 here and not just get a wick off. But yeah, essentially, if not here, it's just going to continue stair-stepping down into low day, it looks like. Coming off the lower highs. We didn't even get a test of VWAP. We're still waiting for that. But yeah, tighten the stop a little bit. See if we just wick off 70 and sell back into the 50s. If I can find a good spot to add another 5 micros, once this trade goes green, and I feel like I can add without adding risk to the trade, I'll do that as well. But I really would like to see us reclaim this previous bullish accumulation here. Just under 800, right? Under that key level, so that I can start to kind of mold it into more of a breakout trade entry. So that'd be me probably sizing up into the 70s, 80s. And I'd have to pull my stop at that point really high. But I would turn it into kind of a breakout trade and just add a lot of size into it. Probably 15 micros, maybe 10 micros. But, I mean, we need to see us reclaim this previous range. If we can reclaim this previous range and then see a couple small red candles form, I really would start to look for like a breakout trade through 800 and probably add into the position. Which would mean me tightening the stop up as well. So, but I really want to see us pull into this level. And then as we retest some of these lower wicks, maybe hold support at like 780s once we close above it. Then maybe add and size into the trade. But right now, we still need to break through 80s. Yeah, I'm using Trade Sinker. A little bit of slippage, as you can tell. Like this fill price is at 71.50 and these are at 71, so 2 ticks of slippage. I suppose these are actually the better entries though. The dark. Oh, we just continue putting these lower highs. This is looking brutal, man. We just cannot come back and test these highs. Lower high here off 800s. Lower high here, rejecting 800s. Lower high. This is looking rough. We might have to reposition here. If this doesn't wick and get pushed immediately back into 70s, it's gonna look horrible. Trying to keep my losses as small as possible, but also not overmanage this and strangle it. But man, just keep putting these lower highs. Cannot break to the upside. And I can always reposition. I think we might cut it. Tighten the risk up a little bit. Look at that. Every time we see 70s. We still need to reclaim the 780s range here. Clean movement here. There's 80s. Targeting a VWAP. I want to see a VWAP and then leave some runners to high of day. I'm considering adding into this if we can reclaim 80s and start to... I want to see a couple candles print. We're on the 1 minute here. If we can get back into the 80s, I would like to see a couple small red candles, and then I would like to add into that for the breakout through 790s into 800s. Let's see. See how the market structure looks up here. We'll see very limited retracement, and then try to add into the position. Yeah, I would like to see VWAP probably cover a few, and then ultimately hold to high a day would be the goal. That'd be awesome. Okay, I'm going to wait for a small pullback and try to add another 5. And it's just moving without me. I kind of wanted to add within this range. So I mean, you're looking at it here, right? You're looking at it here. Right, we're basing out 70s, kind of consolidating, putting some bullish structure just under VWAP. Leaving a massive wick off of hourly demand zone. As we pull back into this bullish accumulation that we saw, I kind of wanted to see this market stall for just a moment, put in a little bit of structure, confirm that on the retest of this 780 level we can kind of hold, and then I want to add into that and look for the breakout trade. But when you move all the way through with really no hesitation. It's hard, and we did, and we just flew through it. I wanted to kind of add in this area, but it's, yeah, just extended right through it, which is awesome. I did kind of want to add to it, but it's okay. Okay, looking good. We got a highway at 806. This is looking great. A lot of momentum here. 810 VWAP, 810. We should at least get a test before rejection, considering how much momentum we're seeing right now. I don't see us flipping before we at least get a test of that VWAP here. So they're going to put VWAP to the test right there, extending through VWAP, 810. I move stops to break even. Nice, clean. A lot of volume. Hourly's flipped green. Got a couple more highs, 820s, 830s. And this is kind of back into the opening range. This is kind of back into the opening range now. Once again, high of day is 860. I think we just hold this. Might see a little bit of consolidation under VWAP for the move through. I'm going to hold it. Okay, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick. Been married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? Said, damn if I know. Like two old boys to do. Yeah, this trade seeker thing's pretty cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Do I want to add on the recess of 800? Oh my god. Oh fuck. What a massive sell back in at 795. All right, we got the hourly closing in 2 minutes here. I think we're going to double down on this bad boy. Wow, it's a massive sell-off. I mean, just massive. Massive. Massive sell-off. Massive sell-off. Yeah, we're probably going to get stopped out. Man, these... just no continuation. I mean, how many points did we get out of that? We were long 70s up to 8. Yeah, I guess that's like 40 points. Maybe we should have just locked it in at VWAP, I guess. It's crazy sell-off. For what? For what? For what? For what? I added, brought the entry up, and kind of, I mean, this needs to immediately turn, or it's like, what the hell? Probably just another break-even trade. No, I wasn't going to close at VWAP. I really wasn't, because, I mean, at this point, we're kind of back in the opening range. Yeah, I mean, VWAP, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. That's what VWAP does. Come test VWAP. If sellers put in a stand, yeah, it'll reject. Sometimes pretty hard. Is what it is. Man. Just can't seem to get a trade with follow-through. Probably get stopped out here. We have the hourly closing in 10 seconds. It was looking bullish. I mean, they had the hourly up here at 8:12, man. Yeah, we'll get stopped out here. Okay, hourly closes red. Interesting stuff. Okay, I think we just wait now. I mean, can't re-enter here. Just gotta wait. It's a heavy sell off VWAP. We'll wait. Or prop firm, take profit trader and trade day. Oh, that's frustrating. That was such a clean move, man. Such a clean move. What happened to top step? I still have top step. How do you deal with greens going to red? I wish I could give you some better advice, man. I still struggle with that. I don't know. It's just like, just frustrating. Just try to not be reactive, you know, whenever you feel like that. For Trade Sync, did you get the Pro? I think I have the Pro. Yeah, I do have the Pro. I have the Pro. I'm not re-entering here. That's bullshit. I mean, we can't reject 30 points off VWAP and expect me to just get back in on it. Like, it's a caution flag. It's a caution flag. I can't enter like that. I simply have to wait for lower prices. I'm not gonna enter with a higher entry than I originally had. I bet it does run through 800 again, but what can you do? Right back. What do you do right there, man? That heavy pullback to VWAP just got completely reversed. Sorry, heavy pullback off VWAP completely reversed. When the dealing's done. That's why using indicators is essential. Well, you just do see it on my screen. TBT giveaway. Where'd you come up with that idea? Just slow bleed up back into 810. Chat says you do not need indicators. It's just slow bleed up now. Slow bleed up now. That's tough. I always feel like in the market, man, I'm a couple points off of getting stopped before it goes in that direction. It's almost funny how that happens. It's almost funny how close, like, you know what I mean? How tight your stop is before it gets just barely touched and then goes. It's funny how that happens. Funny how that happened. Now it's just stair stepping up, actually getting some volume on the retest. Yeah, that's solid. Just, yeah. We'll wait for another setup. Just feels like chasing at this point. Feels like chasing at this point, but that's solid. Wow. Right idea, just too tight. Managed it too tight. Our original entry was here. Well, let me see. How do we do this? Our original entry was 5 micros long at 70. And we kind of unrealized solid profit up at 8. We were up like $400 up here. And then on the dip, I was like, yeah, okay. Added another 5, and then it brought my entry to like 83. Then I got stopped out. Even still, we're not really breaking to the upside. Just filling in a lot of levels today. Feels like I mean, I think we go higher here, back into high day. It just feels like chasing this high. It's not a good entry. What's your risk reward usually? I would say probably like 1 to 1, 1 to 2. More often, like usually. It can change. Look by looking at the cover, it's what's inside. Oh boy, I was just stair stepping up. It still looks very bullish to me. Just kind of wicked us out. Very bullish, very bullish. Little micro pullback, 810 stay 20s. Definitely wouldn't try to sell it at this point. 811 fill, yeah. My only skepticism towards that is we see continued chop instead of just kind of moving back to high day. But yeah, this looks great. ES should be damn near all-time highs on this move too. I mean, ES, not yet. ES is a little bit weaker than NQ actually, just a little bit. Is this where you full port 10 minis to make the profit you rightfully deserved? Might be. It might be. Love the tunes. Thank you, brother. Me too. I like country music when I'm trading. There goes 823. We get pop 830s here. It just keeps going, man. Oh, that's frustrating being long from 70s and watching this thing go. It always seems like there's some shit, man. It always seems like there's one fucking thing that happens to you right before the trade goes. Has there ever been a clean trade where you just take... I mean, I'm sure there is, but more often than not, man, there's always some shit. There's always some shit. There's always some shit before the actual, like, nice trade plays out. It is frustrating. It's frustrating. There's always some BS. There's always something. There's always some aggressive retest of your fucking stop loss. There's always something. 9 times out of 10. Wow, this is nice. I mean, back into equal highs. High day, 860s. This looks great. Yeah, I mean, maybe the issue is I'm trying to do too much. If I just kept the break-even stop at 70s, I'd still be in it. But I tried to add into this dip. Can't stop, won't stop. Maybe if we form some structure, I'll take another long for a breakthrough high day with a tight stop. But other than that, guys, sometimes you just overmanage. I think I overmanaged it. I think that was the issue. I think I overmanaged it. You didn't trust it? No, I did trust it. It's just whenever it's not really that. I mean, I just wanted to go break even because I was adding more size. And when I'm adding more size into like a breakout trade, I really don't like to risk. It just, yeah, I mean, it fake out. I mean, it looks aggressive to me, so I simply bitched out. And that's just part of the game. I bitched out a little bit. But I mean, we were a couple points from not getting stopped out. That's just kind of how it works sometimes. That's kind of how it works sometimes. Oh, this is just going to probably a slow grind back to high days. Hourly looks amazing. I mean, how do you take a long entry up here? How do you? Stair step into high day. Stair step into high day. I mean, I could put in a long order and just let it go, but it just feels so high. Feels too high. Yeah, wait for a pullback. If we even see one. I got long 23,760, but adding brought me up to the 700s. Wait. You mean the 70s? I really like adding into the trade whenever we have like a an equal high we're pushing into, or like a VWAP, for instance, here with strong momentum. We kind of test the VWAP. Yeah, I was trying to buy that because, well, typically you break through. ES. Wow. I mean, look at this. I mean, ugh. It looks so good and it just dumps so hard. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Look at this pullback. Look at this pullback. Oh, they're killing people today, man. Unless you like have a really premium entry at low of day and you kind of just like don't care to, you know what I mean? They're killing people, and people are dying. People are dying. I'm sure a lot of well, it's not the worst price action, but I'm sure a lot of people are blowing up. This type of price action, these wild 20, 30 points, 40 point swings. They're you know, if this breaks under 800, yeah, they're killing people. They are killing people. Okay, let's look at ES on the 1 minute comparatively, just to see if it's the same level of fuckery. It kind of is. They're killing people. I mean, it's... Accounts are exploding, I'm sure. Alright, quick restroom break, man. We need it. Man, so do y'all remember what I told y'all earlier? Like the general rule of thumb to only look for 20 to 30 points on NQ. Once you start looking for more than 20 to 30 point moves on NQ on like an intraday, you know. Like look, 80s to 811, that's 30 points right there. Or sorry, let's say a short. You know, 811 to 70s or the 80s, that's 30 points. Just 80s to 830s, that's like 40, 50 points. Right, 830s to 800s, that's 30 points. Like, it moves in 30, 40 point, you know, here, 30, 40 points. Same thing. Like, if you're scalping on a lower time frame, if you try to hold past 30, 40 points, even here, like 30, 40 points, man, it's hard to get follow through past 30 or 40 points, I've learned. It's difficult. Past 30 to 40 points on a day with less direction, it's really hard to get follow through. It usually pivots after about 30, 40 points. I mean, are we wrong? Am I wrong to say that? I know it's a vague statement, but it's true. Like, we're pivoting after 30, 40 points. If there was like an ATR that gauges pivots, like average range we move before a pivot, like a little trend reversal, or like a little pivot here, it would probably be reading about 30 or 40 points. That's an ugly pullback at 95. There's new long entry? Hell no. The pullbacks are too aggressive. I cannot. These pullbacks are way too aggressive. And maybe we're overanalyzing price action and just going to miss the trade. These pullbacks are too aggressive. Too aggressive. Cannot go long here for me. Like, you want to see, if you're looking for the high day, you don't want to see this under 815. Like, honestly, you really don't. I could be wrong, but It didn't even hold VWAP. Should we go back long? I'm not. It's a little too undecisive right now. Indecisive. Apologies. A little too choppy right now for me. Free trade, yeah, you seem to be killing it, Loki. Are you a scalper? You're like a 1 minute scalper, 5 minute scalper? It made a 40-point pullback. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's like it's way. I mean, these pullbacks are too aggressive right now for me. Just too aggressive right now for me. They just are. But ultimately higher. Yeah, that's like almost exactly 40 points. Pony on a cat and drive. All right, let's see if this pushes back into the highs or tops out 820s. Still looks good for high day, man, but super, super choppy. Yo, what's good, Vovo? How you doing, man? Can't trust. It's something like that. It's something like that. I mean, we keep breaking the highs within like 30-point pullbacks. Breaking the highs, 30-point pullbacks. So it is truly stair-stepping. But man, it's hard. Like, this is a hard day to be a price action trader for me. But yeah, we're pretty much back into the opening opening range. So I would obviously bias still remains like high day. It's gotta wait for like a decent setup here. A low entry where we don't get caught in a massive 30-point dump. That's what I'm hesitant of right now. It's like trying to get long without having to realize this massive 30-point dump or this massive 30-point dump. That's the current setup. Longs work now. I think longs ultimately are a good play. I mean, hell, I could throw like a micro or two at this right now and be in a long, but I'm just waiting for a better setup. Being patient. Okay, look, this is what it says on Tradeify. This is what I was trying to understand here. For traders with multiple simulated funded accounts, the transition process depends on whether you're requesting the fourth payout from all accounts simultaneously or not. If you request the fourth payout from all sim funded accounts at the same time, Tradeify will take the lesser of either, your remaining balance on each individual account, or 10% of your simulated funded account size for each individual account. The sum of these balances will determine the balance carried forward. Trader has 5 50K accounts, each with a balance of 53,000. After the fourth payout, since the remaining balance of each is 3,000, Trader will kill 3,000, resulting in a total of 15,000 in a single live account. Trader has 5 150K accounts with each a balance of 180 after the fourth payout. This is kind of my situation. I have 2 accounts with 180, not 4. Since the remaining balance on each account is greater than 10% of 150, Tradeify will carry forward the capped amount of 15K from each account. However, as the user has already received $62,000 in payouts and the cap is $100,000, the user will carry forward $37,000 to their single live account. I think I'll get about 30,000 transferred. I think. I think about 30 sounds right. Which is still good. How do we get to Footloose? Oh, this isn't Footloose at all. Dude, even 40 bucks on a funded account, if you copy trade them across 8 accounts, is 320 bucks a day. That's still not bad. Still not bad. 320 bucks a day is like 250 trading days. Can y'all make 40 bucks a day on 8 funded accounts? Can y'all do that? Can you do that? I'm sure everybody could do that, right? It's 40 bucks. Just martingale until you get 40 bucks, low key. Martingale 1 micro with 2 micro to 3 micro to 4. Everybody can do 40 bucks a day on 8 accounts, I'm sure. No emotions, right? No emotions. Everybody's confident. Yeah, I think so. Worst advice ever? Bro, it probably worked, though. We're martingaling for 40 bucks, damn it. We want 40 bucks, boy. Dude, real talk though. 40 bucks. 40 bucks. 40 bucks on 8 accounts. 320 bucks a day. So you win every single day. That's 80,000 a year, man. Shit, you make $100 a day on 8 funded accounts. That'll be what, 160? Can y'all make 80 bucks a day on a funded account on 8 funded accounts? Yeah, when I'm on my live account that literally is built to just take daily payouts out, like, I'm never satisfied with a couple $100. Like, I'm trying to pedal to the metal that account, bro. I really need to chill because I mean, I can make $100 a day and be happy with that. But boy, there's something in me that's just, I'm trying to make $20,000 today. That's what, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make 20,000 every day. I just can't be satisfied with 50, 100 bucks, 150 bucks a day. I just can't. I think that's the hardest part. It's like being satisfied and content. Even though the math works out to like, yeah, if you can make 50 bucks a day across 10 accounts, you'd make 6 figures a year. You size up. Oh, dude, you gotta size up to have a $20,000 a day. We're just in like this tight little ping pong 810 to 820 range, 10-point range. Just disgusting. I mean, it's not so bad. We're kind of consolidating, you know, 30 points under high day. It's not a horrible thing. Is this price action that you'd prefer to see if you are already in a long way down here? What's your biggest day? 45,000 on my Top Step account. We've had like the last 2 streams, guys, we've had trades that, like today I had to trade from 70s. I had a long trade at 70s. It just didn't work. I mean, it simply didn't work. Why is this thing, come on. Yeah, we had a trade from 70s looking for the, kind of this move. Yeah, the breakthrough VWAP, but, and I had to stop, yeah, about 60. And then, well, on this pullback, I added into the position, which brought my entry up to like low 80s. Dude, this thing is annoying. What's going on? Can't pull on it. It's not working. Essentially, it kind of started to look like that, and we had sized into the trade, and then stop was break even, so we just got taken out of it. It's been like that the past 2 days. Setups are there, just not getting them. Do you have a strategy on how to accumulate live funded accounts? No, not really. I guess you're only gonna get a live account if you like stay really disciplined and keep the funded accounts alive. That's the hardest part. Is people can't, like, trying to keep the funded accounts alive is the hardest part. Sim funded accounts, dude, I honestly think probably the best strategy is using 5 to 10 micros. Take advantage of copy trading, 5 to 10 micros, and just be very disciplined. Think more or less, if you're newer, a couple trades a day is, you probably should stop yourself after a couple trades a day. I've been trading for a long time, so I don't really do that. It might be a good practice to implement. I don't really do that, but I think that probably helps. Imagine full boarding the VWAP. I think I might do that to get the payout. I can't say I haven't done that, brother. So no, but these evals that we're trading right now, it's literally going to be a week. Like it takes a week to even get them passed. So I'm just taking it slow here. All right, let's see. 8-10s. Whew. How many accounts do you think we can? I would like to eventually copy trade like 30 or 40 accounts. Is this Trade Seeker? Yeah, it's Trade Seeker. All right, 8-10s break in. You got VWAP at 807. Just being really, really patient. I know we'll get a setup for this, probably for this long play. So I'm just really being patient, waiting for that. And I think once we get that, I'll be happy to take that trade. And that'll be probably the only trade we'll need. So I'll be happy to do that. Right now, let's just be patient. What's the most amount of funded accounts you could realistically get? Okay, you're going to definitely get 5 take profit accounts. You'll definitely get 3 trade day accounts. You'll definitely get 5 my funded futures accounts. You'll definitely have 5 Tradeify accounts. If I wasn't already on a Top Step Live account, I'd have 5 of those. But you can't really put those on Tradeivate. What other good ones is there for Tradeivate? Other good firms that I could put on a Tradeivate copy trader. Obviously Apex. I really despise that intraday drawdown though. $20 Apexes. There's 38 right there. For the cons of a live account on Top Step: high commissions, crappy market order fills, daily loss limit can be very restrictive, no micro scaling. Sure, there's something else. Are we basing out at 808? I want to get long just to get range bound. Get caught in range. That wick off 820. No micro scaling. Essentially, like, you can't use more than 15 micros. Pretty much. Like, you can use 15 minis or 15 micros, but you can't use 20 micros. 15 contracts total, regardless if they're minis or micros, essentially. It's a nice bounce off VWAP. To get long for this breakthrough 820 here. Dude, no, low key though. $50 on like 10 accounts. Like we're talking scalping with 5 micros, just like being very accurate. Look at this shit, man. This fucking market will not get out of this range. It's disgusting. Disgusting, man. It's been worse than usual, the chop that we've been seeing. I might just cut it early if I need to. This looks horrible. Need 820s again. Don't want you to go. We need a reposition under 800? We might need to. So rangy. So rangy. I thought we might see a breakout right there. Incredibly rangy. I'm out of it, man. We'll wait. I mean, we will wait. This is horrible. Just horrible. We'll wait for this low under 807. So hourly's closing in 8 minutes. Like, everything's totally sideways. Wicks on both sides of everything. Right in the middle. Right now, fair price is like 800. Really brutal. I like my accounts waiting to full port. News tomorrow. That's funny. Locking out to wait to full port. Oh, y'all are hilarious. Look at that. Low off 806. We want to hold 806. All right, try it again. 810 entry. Just trying to kind of get the fill lower on the lower end of this range, to be honest with you. We'll risk like 20 points on it. Wait, BCJ, how disappointed are you watching the Lions game? Yeah, dude, I had a lot of... Well, I had Gibbs, didn't I? Yeah, what happened to them? Maybe a slow start? I don't know. They didn't play that well this year. Or this first game. I thought they would play better than that. Their offense was usually, like, really good. They lost to... who'd they lose to? Green Bay? Yeah, they lost to Green Bay. Green Bay's underrated as well, though. Green Bay's a solid team. Solid team. New coaches? I guess, yeah. I don't really think. Yeah, I guess I don't really think about the coordinators. I know Dan Campbell's doing well. I mean, they'll probably pick it up. I think they just probably had a bad first week. I don't know why they needed new coaches. They didn't do anything wrong last year. They did everything perfectly last year, honestly. They played like so well last year. They just choked in the divisional, right? There's certain teams that are so good. I wanted to see them go to the Super Bowl. There's certain teams that are so good, but they just choke when it comes to the divisional games. Goofy yeah, action for real. Goofy yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Gosh, something wrong here.
Low key. Sorry for your eardrums. Let's see. I mean, this starts to look so good, and then we just get completely demolished. So let's see. Oh, guys, we're going to. Speaking of Goofy, we're going to Disney in October. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The gosh. Uh-huh. Finna see Goofy and the gang. Trying to see Goofy and the gang. What happened to your Top Step Live account? I still have it, man. It's hard. You know, sometimes I hit my loss limit on there, so I physically cannot trade the account. I still got it. I trade it on stream here from time to time. It's doing well. It's sometimes I just hit that loss limit, then I literally can't trade it, and so that's one of those things, you know. I would like to trade it more often, but sometimes I literally hit that loss limit, and I physically can't trade it. Gosh. Go to Star Wars? Yeah, Rise of the Resistance. Yeah, that's a nice ride. Low-key, I did that ride. That was a nice ride. We missed a lot of the rides. We did. What's your daily loss limit? 3K. 3K. 3,000. 3,000. How about the stop? Yeah, well, I'm probably going to move it to break even, right? How can we not? Question is, do we want to add here on this pullback? Like, if we get 24, 23, do I add for the breakthrough 30? I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't be opposed to it. Let's see. Let's see if we get a retracement off of the test of this equal high, and maybe we add. Odd. Can we have like a mellow pullback, please? Something low key. Like, we don't gotta flush it to 815, do we? That feels a little aggressive. We don't have to do all that. Just give me a casual, low-key pullback, please. And it's aggressive. Okay, playing it very, very tight. I added in. It's kind of how I like to trade. I get the trade, I get into profit, Kind of testing this equal high. I add on the pullback in, and I look for the trade. It's simple as that. If we keep ranging, I get stopped out, and I'm wrong. But at some point, it does become hard to trade when you don't have a directional market. So we'll add into that. We're at 18 micros, and we're looking for the break back above 830. And if it doesn't have, I mean, you're going to get stopped out more often when you approach the market like this, but it's just what it is. I mean, trying to look for the breakout trade. I'm okay sizing into it and bringing, tighten the risk and bringing the entry higher and bringing the stop higher. Because ultimately, like, if it comes back down to the low of this range, it's simply not the breakout trade. It's just still ranging. So this is just kind of how I approach the market. And that's a risk you got to take. You're going to get stopped out more often. But when you're right, you had sized into that trade. So you're very right. In a big way. In a big way. You're right in a big way. So we're looking through 830s, and we'll take probably half the position off for the breakout. 833 is the high we need to take out. Why not take partials at top? It's hard to know where the top is, bro. This looks solid for a move 3. It's hard to know. It's in hindsight. It's hard to know where the top is. Because if I took, I'm trying to do the opposite, and I'm trying to add into the position, not take partials. I'm trying to add into the position for the breakout, not take partials. So pretty limited retracement here would be good, and then want to see it push through 830. Hopefully we don't see another 30-point pullback. Cross your fingers, toes, and noses. Which is better, high win rate or high RR? Dude, as long as you're making money, I don't think there's one better than the other. It's two completely different things. If you have a higher win rate, you're probably scalping, looking for less, looking for not as massive moves. If you have a higher RR, you're looking for more massive moves, and you're just by default going to have a lower win rate. Come on, market, give us the 830 break. Probably take some off the 830s above 840, hopefully. Nice, beautiful. Okay, awesome. Pushing into this high. Once again, a little skeptical because every time we've taken the highs, we'll get 10, 15 points of upside, and then it's really aggressive pullbacks. But at this point, we are pulling deeper and deeper into this opening range. And so I think probably have a better chance to see continuation into these highs rather than just pulling back aggressively now that we've kind of claimed the opening range again. So here we go. 835's testing. I've got to sell up there on the pop through 840s, which would kind of be back into, and we're doing the same shit. Let's see. I mean, if this starts to look really ugly, I might cover some like prematurely. Honestly, I might have to. I'm watching, like, this has to hold above 30s in my eyes. Current high is 835. Really don't want to see the 20s. That would feel like we're just seeing buying suppression and we're kind of back within range. Need to see the breakout, like now. Daddy let me drive. Fuck me. I mean, go, damn it. If I wasn't in a long trade, this shit would have rocketed through 850s in no time. You know how that goes. But since I'm in a long, we have to play touch butt. What do they call it? Touch butt? Playing touch butt. Really do not want to see 820s here. Really don't want to see 820s here. I'm just holding on to this sell limit because if I need to drag and just get out of the trade, I will. Because I really don't want to see 820s here. Woo! Okay. I got sell limits up at 843. For the love of God. Is Apex 90% off? I don't think they're currently 90% off. Sorry if it says that. I don't think they're currently. Such a slow breakout trade. I absolutely hate slow breakout trades, man. All right, high is 37. All right, testing the highs again. I'm just a little hesitant because all session we've seen like these extensions through, you know, a higher high. We see the extension through the higher high, and then we get a 30-point pullback. And so it's kind of setting up again. A little hesitant. But this looks good for a pop through 40s. That's the only like skepticism I have, is that we've seen a couple moves like this where you get the extension through a higher high and then a 30-point pullback. Extension through a higher high, 30-point pullback. And maybe here. Maybe here. But I'm going to try to hold out for 40s and not biatch out of the trade too early. We're testing 40s. Okay, here's 40. Can we get 43? I've got a sell limit at 43. Testing 40s. Nice. This should get filled. Sell limit 43 should get filled. Quick pop. Maybe I'll drag it up a little bit. That might be a mistake, though. That might have been a mistake, dragging it up. Go fill that. Now we go break even and let this bad boy run through high day, guys. Congratulations. Yes! Man. Chat. Crazy, man. Yo. I don't know. Crazy sauce, brother. Crazy. We need some copyright-free music. All that love was made, she said, give it away.